We can use this for any, like, what I'm going to do here is nail biting. Some people pick their face, some people have a habit of scratching, some people pick their noses. So you can use this for any particular issue that people have regarding whether they pick their teeth, bite their nails or whatever. Now, because it is the person's particular issue, you don't refer to a part of the body as though it's disconnected. Because it's not disconnected, it's part of their body. It's part of the community of cells, it's part of the nervous systems. Can you just put your hands out like that? Now, how long have you done this for?
Since I was 11.
So have you got any idea what you thought might have started it?
Yeah, well, I mentioned I started judo when I was 11, and very strict instructor, and one of the biggest issues he had was kids coming in with even slightly long fingernails, because judo's about gripping and grabbing, and you get scratches and everything on the people that you train with.
Mm-hmm.
And as a kid, you don't get manicures and you don't cut your nails, so the first thing we'd sort of, oh God, that's a bit long, and you'd start nipping them.
Yeah.
That's what I believe kind of started it. But so, and it was a bit of fear attached to it, because you did get into trouble if you didn't, or same with your toenails, not that I chewed my toenails. Trying, but yeah.
So since then, what happened with it? Has it just become a pesky habit that you can't stop, or?
Oh no, I have stopped it, but as I mentioned, I did get some subliminal tapes on it, which absolutely worked.
Yeah.
I only have to listen to it once and it'll stop for 2 months, but then it's like you're saying about reinforcing. If I don't keep reinforcing it, just I forget about it, and
life goes by.
Yeah,
yeah.
life goes by.
And so what happens when it comes back? It just sort of like drifts back. All of a sudden, you find you're biting your nails. You're going to go bugger.
Yeah, it's a very unconscious thing initially, and then you kind of go, oh shit, you know.
Okay. So how often do you reckon you bite them?
What do you mean, daily?
Yeah, do you bite them daily, monthly, every now and then?
Every now and again.
Okay, and is there a particular finger or thumb that you...
No, they all get a bit of a go.
So,
no favouritism.
But there would be one that you start with first. When you're going into a nail-biting attack, if you will, what do you normally start with, an index finger, a little finger, a thumb?
Oh, no, I don't know. Let's pick that one.
Okay.
I don't know why.
So is that's a common one to start with?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, there would be if you had time to think about it.
Yeah, like I'm not constantly aware of
it would be a
one
pattern.
particular.
It would be interesting if you had a secret video and you videoed 5 times you having nail biting sessions. It would always be the same, even if the environment changed. But that's I just wanted to.
Jealous if I pick one.
All right. What I want you to do is this finger here. I just want you to lift it up for me. Okay. And I want you to gaze at that finger. Don't make a sound. Don't look at me. Just push down on my finger. And as you push down on my finger, I want you to allow that weight to go up your forearm and into your eyelids, and just let your eyelids get heavier and heavier and heavier under your own volition as you push down on my finger and I push up against your power. You'll notice that pleasant heaviness just drifting into your eyelids and drifting in through your mind. Your body, you can allow that to happen temporarily for your benefit, and just let your imagination increase and push down on that finger until your eyelids decide they wish to close down and sleep. Now follow my countdown deep inside from 5, 4, that's right, 3, 2, 1. Now with each word I say and each breath you take and each outside sound you hear and even the ones you don't hear are just going to help you to let go more and drift deeper down inside and help your subconscious mind listen to the sound of my voice. And when you were very, very young, at some stage, for some reason, you decided to learn to fight martial arts, begun perhaps with judo. You know, and your mind can remember back to then, those first times as a boy, wondering how does this hold work? How does that grapple take effect? What pressure do I need on that part to create this reaction? That's right. You didn't quite know how to trip someone up or throw someone over. Then you practiced and learned. Then somebody said to you back then, sharp nails are no good. Can't have them. Can create an injury. And the strange idiosyncrasy of that is martial arts can create injuries anyway, can it not? And so you learned to use your teeth to fend off an injury to another person when all along you should have been using your skills and talents to fight. And so you learned to bite your nails for a reason that was rather contradictory if one were to think about that deeply. Follow my count a little deeper now from 5, 4, you're doing fine, 3, 2, 1. And so all these years later, now you still bite your nails. But you know, you don't really have a right to enable a habit or a nervous disorder to gnaw at your own flesh. You don't really have a right, with all the self-control that you have, to stick a nail in your mouth and chew away to get one teensy, weensy little bit of fingernail that you may chew up and swallow like some kind of a strange powder or spit onto the ground. But you do have a right to control what you do with those fingers on your hands, and those fingernails that just struggle to grow and grow and grow in a natural way for you to unnaturally bite off. So you're going to find from now on, should you accidentally, automatically begin to chew on your fingernails, should your hands go near your face or your mouth for that reason of chewing on your fingernails, you will hear my voice say no. No, it will say over and over, and you will simply become aware and stop. And now your hands go towards your face for necessary reasons. Your hands go towards your face to brush your teeth, to eat your food, comb your hair, or other necessary reasons they need to be there. Gnawing at the flesh and the fingernails that live on the end of your fingers is no reason whatsoever to put your hands near your face. And there are many, many things in the past you have done without believing you could, perhaps, and then they became automatic for you. There are many, many things you have done in the past that you even knew that you shouldn't somewhere inside, but you did regardless. And one of them was gnawing at your nails and what may have been initially a protective measure for some person that was not you, to save a little scratch here and there, has simply become a habit that you no longer wish to have. And so you are going to use your own abilities and skills to bother nothing with that anymore. It is over and done and finished and gone. And with that habit of biting those fingernails, you had attached a motto, a simple 6-word motto you learned when you were very young, that has now become very counterproductive sometimes. And those 6 words were, I would if I could. Well, I would if I could is finished, done, and gone for you now regarding biting your fingernails and stopping that. And regarding stopping, ceasing to bite your fingernails anymore, we are going to attach a newer, better, more powerful, more simple 2-word motto and belief. And your new motto and belief regarding stopping biting your fingernails is, I can. And now you will know that you can you not? Yes, you will. And it all belongs to you and to your ability to make the decision that you will do this, because you will know that you can you not? That's right. And your conscious mind doesn't need to understand anything I said, but your subconscious mind will understand every helpful, beneficial thing I've said for you and what it means. And the subconscious mind will transfer those new learnings to the conscious mind, the emotional mind, and the body mind, so they can understand and believe and act accordingly in a safe and beneficial way. And as I talk to you here and you continue to relax there, In your imagination, you could see yourself looking at your hands. Then you could hone in a little more and see yourself looking at your fingers. And you could hone in even a little more and notice your fingernails, long and strong, the length they should be. And from now on, you may find that fingernail files become a little more important to you regarding your nail health. You may find that automatically you reach for the fingernail file and the finger clippers, the nail clippers, instead of the teeth. Your teeth are for eating and to show when you smile. They have nothing to do with gnawing your own flesh. And when you can see in your imagination a picture of your hands with your fingernails as the length that you wish them to be, I would like you to tap your right hand pointer finger up and down and relax a little more. That's right. Now follow my countdown deeper now. From 5, you're doing perfectly. 4, 3, 2, 1. And when the subconscious mind has understood every safe and beneficial thing that I have said to Richard for his own good and general well-being, if the subconscious mind is prepared to accept those helpful and beneficial suggestions and allow Richard's fingernails to grow without hindrance of being bitten, then the right hand pointer finger can flicker again to let me know. You are in better ways of looking after those fingernails. That's right. I'd like to thank the subconscious mind for all of its help today, and everything I've said to you here today for your own good and general well-being will remain with you for your own good and general well-being, even when you are no longer with me here, and even when I am no longer here with you, regardless of what is happening around you. And you are going to find that unhelpful learned habit that you had from the past of nibbling and gnawing at those fingernails is replaced with a newer and better skill of bothering nothing with that anymore or any longer. Now in a moment, I'm going to click my fingers. And when I click my fingers, it will be a sign for two things. It will be a sign for your subconscious mind to lock in for your benefit every helpful thing I have said to you, for your subconscious to remember that and utilize it for you. And it will also be a sign that you are going to notice a very pleasant charge of energy begin at your feet and come all the way up through your body. Then your eyes will open and you'll come absolutely fully alert, feeling fine and clear-headed. And when you do that, that habit in the past of biting those nails will be long gone, like some habit you had as a child, or a favorite toy that was so important then that means nothing now. I'd like to thank the subconscious for all of its help today, and now you can get ready to come back. How was that? Where'd you go?
No, it's good. I was very conscious, of everything you're saying.
Just in
but just, it's nice and heavy.
Detached state.
Open, detached state.
Just take your finger, just put a finger up there and tell me what you feel.
No really motion to it.
Just try and have a little nibble.
Just a bit of a numbness, I think.
Bit of a numbness. Is there a desire to continue on going?
No,
chomp?
no real interest.
Good. We can have a cup of tea now.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.